It says, be unceasing, persistent in prayer in every situation, no matter what the circumstances. Be thankful. Give thanks to God, for this is the will of God for you in Christ Jesus. Because the process of you finding out the will of God is buried in growth and maturity. And some people try to circumvent the process to find out the will of God. If you found out what the will of God is, the growth and maturity is not there for you to accomplish what the will of God is. If David would have left the field and said, God, what's your will for me? He says, I want you to kill a giant. And David goes, okay, no problem. And put his staff down and left the field right there. And when he got on that field and he saw the giant would have slayed him. Why? Because he would have circumvented the process of growth by killing a lion and a bear and following and then passing the final test after he did those cool things and taking his brothers a charcuterie board, a meat and cheese tray, and humbled himself, listen guys, and humbled himself to what God asked him to do. And right after the humbling, if my people who are called by my name would humble themselves, David humbled himself and served the very people that wouldn't even invite him to the party when the people were being elected. He said, I'm going to humble myself anyway, God, because this is what you've asked me to do. He humbled himself and went there and was promoted on the battlefield for God's glory, not his. Because he didn't say, listen, because of what I did, I'm going to defeat you. Because of how obedient I was. And because how I stayed in the field. And because how I killed a bear. And it wasn't that. It's because the God of Israel, who you have been cussing out, is going to deliver you into my hands. Not because of what I did, but what he's about to do. It ain't about what you did. It ain't about what you're going through. It ain't about none of that. It's about what Christ did. It's finished.